Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start with the great Clint. Clint, what was your grade of Week 12 of the NFL season?
Well, I'm going to be nice. The Dolphins
Let's
back from
go.
the dead. Tua's come back, and it hasn't been, in a good way, it hasn't been the Dolphins that we're used to. It is much more keeping it short. It's like they went back to not even taking this derogatory, the Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's keep it short. Let's keep it safe. Let's get it to guys. They finally use a tight end, which I thought the Dolphins needed to do. Like that was their missing link. Like, you connect them to the 49ers and stuff. Is that tight end? And Jalen Waddle came back to life. He's been gone for like a year and a half, but he's still alive apparently. But the Dolphins have looked solid on defense, minus what we briefly talked about, pulling guys and Drake May, running around doing some stuff. But they look real formidable, and their real test is this week. It's going to be cold in Green Bay, and we have the whole Tua in the cold. But the way they're playing is, not their record.
Yeah, so just to piggyback on your tight end point, Jonnu Smith is second in receptions right now behind Tyreek Hill and Achane, who both have 49, but he has 48 on the year. So they're definitely using that tight end position. He's become sort of a safety blanket for Tua, which I like. And I think you're right. This team is definitely different. They're definitely taking what the defense gives them. They're more short passes. In this last game, they did get some of that, patented Dolphins, like in the middle of the field, quick strike plays against the Patriots. But overall, the last couple games, both Tua has been good. The offense has been kind of running smoothly. And I agree with you. This week is going to be a huge test. And by the way, I am going to the game with some friends who are Packer fans. So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah, and I think using Jonnu Smith or having the tight end, they're less predictable. Like they're not doing it's either the throw is either going to Waddle or Hill, and now they sprinkled in Achane more. So you can't just, a good defense, the prior Dolphin ones would be like, cool, we kind of know what they're going to do. Let's just play that. And as long as Tua doesn't hit Tyreek on a deep one, we're probably going to be good. But now they've diversified it out, and, we'll see this week. It's a good test, but they definitely took a 180 from how it was going.
Yeah, correct. Okay, I'll give you my grade. I gave it to the Eagles, but more specifically, Saquon Barkley, who had a total of 302 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that includes 255 yards rushing. He was pretty awesome Sunday night. So they beat the Rams 37-20. So the Eagles, more specifically, Saquon, gets my grade for Week 12.
Yeah, I know some of the chatter has started, like, did we devalue running back too much? I kind of don't think we really have. You just have to have a really good one. And when you have a really good one, it shows, especially when you put it in an offense with weapons and a good offensive line. I don't think that's ever really changed in the NFL. It's just you had a lot of mediocre guys that you were overpaying for too long. But Saquon Barkley, it's like the Christian McCaffrey effect for the Eagles this year. And as long as they can keep the ground game going, still have questions with Jalen Hurts. If you keep him in the pocket, like he has his flashes of, I don't know what he is, but that offensive line can wall a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you're right too about the running back thing. However, I kind of liken it to center. Like, unless if you have like one of the top 5 centers in the league, you don't really want to pay a center because they're all kind of interchangeable. Well, it used to be like this. It's becoming less like this, but it definitely in like the mid 2010s into 2020s. Like, you basically wanted Jokic, Embiid, and Bam Adebayo, and then anybody else could be you would just filter in and out centers. That's sort of what running backs are to me. Like, if you can get like a Henry, Saquon, Nick Chubb, that's awesome. McCaffrey, But if you're going to get like a mediocre running back, they're easier to find. So let's not pay those guys like you would a Saquon or whatever. So I think that's where I land on running backs. And I think that's where the NFL will eventually land. And maybe this year was a lesson for some teams like, yeah, if you have a really good running back, you might want to hold on to him.
Yeah, because I think it's still an effect. Like if you break it, like Chuba Hubbard, he's not a
Yeah.
high pick, and he looks awesome. Bucky Irving, he's he's not like a first. Tyrone Tracy, like these guys still come out of nowhere where you don't have to. But
Right.
if you identify that guy, and Saquon Barkley is a beast, and that dude is fast. Like when he broke, especially that last run, like he got through just past the first guy, and I'm like, well, that's no one's getting him in the field.
Correct. You ready to move on to the good? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.